This is the weekly horoscope for Scorpio for the week of January 30th, 2023. Hello, my Scorpions. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. If you want something based on your date of birth, time, and place, then check out my astrology reports. I have a 6-month report and a yearly report as well, so be sure to check that out. So this week, you guys, you begin to take on more direct and forceful attitude in your nurturing and protective ways. You become deeply involved in the activities of people you are responsible for, defending their actions, projects, and ambitions. If you have children, you feel very protective around them, especially if you're the primary caretaker. You may be interested in improving the dietary habits, nutrition, and general well-being of those around you. You must learn, however, to share the decision-making and authoritative role in your home and find your creative outlets to release your powerful energy. You can be quietly trying to be patient with other people in your life. You know certain people have mental health issues, or you don't have an easy time picking up, or they don't have an easy time picking up new things at this time. So you could be like really going through it emotionally, trying to struggle with being patient with them at this time, or you're just giving them the benefit of the doubt, watching them and seeing what they will do, or you want to trust someone in your life like an ex, but you can't, but you waiting for them to prove you wrong at this time. Tuesday, great time for those of you in the LGBTQT community. This is a great time for hookups or meeting new men or women at this time. With this energy, visiting the bathhouses, you can be feeling kind of randy at this time. For others of you, you could be very sentimental about the past. You can be reminiscing about the past, especially visiting places where you maybe used to go to as a child that could be closing down at this time with this energy, and bringing back fond memories of certain places, maybe purchasing certain foods, or there could be a store that's closing down at this time. So you're very sentimental. You could be a little bit depressed about this situation. I feel in social situations you can be a bit of a wet blanket. You're not being appreciative at this time. You could be also feeling thrifty at this time, and it's gonna cause you some discontentment when you're doing that, so be careful. I feel for straight men, you can be interested or experimenting with the same sex, yes, because you have too much feminine energy in your chart. For others of you who are straight men, you can also be you could be acting like a chick at this time. It's not a bad thing, but you kind of are very sensitive at this time, and you need to balance that with your masculine energy during this time period. So instead of like taking things like emotionally and like what people say and taking it like really like personally, try to be more analytical in your way of thinking. Try to be more in your masculine energy to create that balance between your feminine and masculine energy at this time. Then on Wednesday, you may be too generous for your own good. You may not be conservative enough to in your finances, which could lead to problems if an emergency arises. You will tend to pursue a less selfishly lifestyle at this time, and you may include others in your plans. You may encounter situations that reveal some empirical truth about your life direction now, and you're more inspired to explore your sense of identity. Your concerns for the welfare of other people will also be enhanced. You're compassionate and sympathetic. You want more honesty in your communication and will shy away from frivolous interactions. You may begin to study religion, metaphysics, or other spiritual truths at this time, but false prophets will not fool you easily. Your energy level may be low, and you should rest adequately and give yourself plenty of quiet time and much needed solitude. For some of you, you can be seen as a rebel, and you can be more about your freedom, or you feel like your love relationship can feel oppressive, or you just don't like to be told what to do in your situation. Careful with different cultures at this time, or those of you who live in New York or Florida, where it's or even Massachusetts, very, very eclectic, like a hodgepodge of everybody, you know, in those areas. So you can have some cultural faux pas. Maybe you go to an ashram or something, and instead of taking off your shoes, you like walk around. And you know, in an ashram, they like you to dress like in the Indian style culture. They prefer it. They like you to dress nicely. They don't want you to dress like, you know, like crummy. So, you know, and they might, you know, feel like it's kind of insulting, or you don't bring prasad or something like that. So something like that. Do as the Romans do at this time. So you could be in a new country at this time, or a new city, you know, do as the Romans do with this energy. So if everybody's wearing their mask, wear your mask. I know in Massachusetts, kind of like a big deal down there, you know, so wear your mask so then that you don't like make people freak out on you, okay? Then on Thursday, you may feel mentally agitated and don't quite know why. It's best to take time out to be alone. You may be prone to impulsive actions. You know, cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off. You are going to have a slip of a tongue, okay, at this time. So word vomit of the mouth, here we go. So you can probably expect a fair amount of hostility. Avoid negotiations until the air clears. You are capable of debate and arguments. This is a time. Just be careful about going over the top in a way that leaves lasting hard feelings, as you are likely to have a very sharp tongue now. Be careful while operating a car or handling knives or sharp objects. Dealing with police on this day could cost you. You may have to keep track of your financial statements more closely. You can be making financial mistakes at this time, so be careful with that, adding and subtracting. Okay, you may take an omission that affects your credit. In general, it's not time for generosity at this time. For some of you, this could be working on preparing your taxes. Disagreements with others over financial issues are more likely. Expect misunderstandings and delays. You can feel you can be open to a new way of looking. You're very pessimistic at this time this week, and probably all this week you're going to be pessimistic because you have the part of fortune transiting your second house over the next few days. And this could be a time where, you know, you're going through a lot of obstacles and just a lot of like little wrenches being thrown in your way. So you can be a bit more pessimistic. So try to look at the cup as the halfway through, or try to be a little bit more optimistic. This coming from the Pisces. So anyways, and then Friday, this is overcoming feelings of inadequacy about your abilities. You have problems with authority figures and you need to learn to compromise. When you have done this, you will succeed, particularly in large organizations. A change in a career is also indicated. There is a new opportunity opening up to you now, but you may have a hard time seeing them. Often this is a time of pressure buildup that is frustrating with sudden releases, okay, like being fired or some other cause, being laid off. You may be inclined to blow the whistle and rebel against authority. This is often a time of increased responsibility. Usually you'll not have much time for your personal life or business obligations get in the way. Your views may be unpopular. You need to pick and choose your battles with other people at this time. It's not the easiest time for you. For some of you, this is in regards to career because Lilith Moon is conjunct with Volcanus, and some of you have Saturn in Leo at 2 degrees conjunct with these two planets plus yours. Oy vey. So you can see a reversal of fortune happening for some of you. You could be falling from a higher position. Public disgrace can happen. Some Scorpios at this time. You need to really compromise your principles to advance your ambitions at this time. Pick and choose your battles with other people so you could thrive. And sometimes that means you just need to bite your tongue and not everything needs to be said. You know, like don't give somebody a compliment and then slap them with an insult. You know, I mean, you know, that's how some of you guys play, and it's really like nasty, you know. So, you know, you really need, sometimes silence is the best thing. Like I learned this like in the beginning of my marriage with my ex and his family. I just learned to just not talk. You know, because like everything I said was like an insult or was too obtuse, and I was just like, well, damn, you know. So I just don't talk at all. I just like you know, and then I just learned that none of them liked me, so I just like was like, screw it, I'm just not going to hang out with them, you know. So it could be a situation like that. So you may have like a lot of lessons with a particular group of people or people at work. You are going to experience obstacles at this time because it is squaring your 1st and 10th house. Okay, if you want the 6-month report or the yearly to help you navigate through this, is in the look at the video, scroll down to the description box below, because you're going to be dealing with the Lilith moon until October 23rd, 2023. Okay, so this is not going to be a very easy time for you, and the lesson and the challenges here is like, check out last week's Scorpio video, because I talked a lot about being more of a team player, using different words, you know, and how to interact a little bit. So check that video out or put it on your favorites so you can always reference it and figure out what's going on. And then also January 9th video as well, favor that one too, so you can come back on what the Lilith moon means in the 10th house and how it's going to affect you. Okay, so yeah, you have tools to help you navigate. The Knight of Coins, I feel, as I connect with this energy here, the mind on the money and the money on the mind, there could be another source of income coming in for you during this time period. The Four of Coins, I feel like for some of you, you're more about your financial stability at this time, saving money with this energy as well. The Four of Cups, yep, you're more about your financial stability at this time, so you're very cautious when it comes to your spending, and you're very frugal. But that frugality is going to make you feel some kind of damn way later on this week. So know that, because it's going to be like you're not going to be able to do a lot of things because you're trying to be frugal with your money and you're not trying to spend. So you're going to be kind of like depressed and stuff like that. Alrighty. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up at this time, but you're very cautious with the changes that you want to make in your life. You're not so quick to jump into anything new during this time period. So you're just kind of like sitting on your hands. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. This is also overcoming certain obstacles in your life at this time with this energy as well. The Death card does bring about changes, so certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life with this energy. This could be new beginnings coming up for you as well this week. Three of Wands. I feel for some of you here, you're doing things now to stand out more, and it's going to probably cause you like a lot of opposition. I feel like this is a transformative time period. You're really battling it with other people at work at this time to try to stand out, to try to be seen at this time. Maybe for some of you, taking classes to help you grow at work and stuff, showing that you're more of a participant at work with this energy. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself. You can be working on a top secret project for some of you in the entertainment industry as well, or at work. There's a top secret project for some of you. You can be having an emotional affair with somebody as well with this energy. The Seven of Coins, copyright infringement. So try to, don't talk about your ideas at this time, or what you're doing, or what job you're applying for, because you could find that other people are going to be there and following you and copying you, or taking your ideas and making it their own at this time. Or you may not be getting recognition, and you know this. So we're going back to last week's video where I talked about you weren't getting recognition for certain things. So this is happening all over again. So at this time, you need to be very quiet about what's going on. The Knight of Wands, I feel like this is new beginnings coming up and new people coming into your life at this time with this energy here. I feel also you could be following somebody at this time, and following somebody in their footsteps with this energy, or you could feel like this person is going to lead you and take you to where you need to be at this time. This could be a new person in your life as well. The Knight of Swords, a lot of young people, a lot of new ideas coming in at this time, a lot of new things happening for you. I feel like this could be the start of a new creative project. Be careful with loaning money, because you're going to regret it later on, or it might make you have to, what's going to happen is that you're not in a good place financially either, and you're going to loan money, and it's going to affect you. So I would be careful with this. I feel also this could be a time period where you need to fake it until you make it with this energy as well. I feel you can be dealing with somebody that is manipulating others around you at this time. So be careful with other people especially with dealing with that pack-like mentality that could be going on at work with this energy. So silence is best at this time with this energy. So try to stay out of people's way this week. The King of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that this could be you having a lot of influence over other people at this time with this energy. Also, there could be some age differences happening here and you not getting along with certain people of a particular age at this time. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations and you're ready to move on from certain people in your life at this time with this energy. Like you're not just having them in your life anymore. Like you're like, I don't even know why this person's here. You know, like what's your purpose? Like why are you here? What's the lesson? The King of Coins, I see ultimatums being given or you creating boundaries with other people. I do see more money coming in, business picking up, getting the IRS check, or this could be getting government funding or investment opportunities coming your way. So I do see money around you at this time with this energy. The Empress card, you benefit through the women in your life. Teamwork makes the dream work. For others of you, you can be living with sister or living with mother at this time and moving back in with family so you can make ends meet during this time period. The Hierophant card deals with a group or organization with this energy as well. So I see that happening for you, and you could be talking to certain people at this time with this energy or going back to your old job with this energy because it worked for you before. So this could be you getting a rehire at this time with this energy. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up for you. I feel for some of you, this could be dealing with court with this energy. This could be reevaluating your situation with a group at this time. Maybe you feel like you're not being appreciated at this time with this energy. The Magician card, a time for destiny. Fate is kicking in this week with this energy as well. The Eight of Coins, I feel like you can be a perfectionist when it comes to career or school. You could be throwing yourself into certain projects at this time, like I said. The King of Swords, I feel like for some of you, you have wisdom to share for other people. So this is a great time for teachers with this energy, or those of you in a leadership position. I feel like this is a great time for you because people tend to listen to what you have to say. I feel for others of you, you're like over certain people in your life at this time and you're thinking about breaking from a group at this time or leaving a family situation and just walking away from this group, and the cards are saying that it's a good decision for you to walk away. The Temperance card, I feel you're more about your sanity at this time and you're more about your peace of mind. So this could be you trying to walk away from a situation or a group and ending it. The Nine of Swords, I do see depression happening, so stay the hell out of your head. It is not the place to be this week with this energy. Okay, so just watch your emotional self. The Wheel of Fortune card does bring about a turn of events for you, so try to go more with the flow this week. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition. Be careful of manipulative people at this time. This could also be obsessing about somebody from your past with this energy. The Five of Wands, I feel for some of you here that you could be turning a hobby and making it into a money-making idea. For some of you, this could be business picking up during this time period. And the Two of Cups, I feel like you can be having a psychic connection with someone new in your life, or this could be a crush on somebody at this time with this energy is what I'm picking up. For others of you, teamwork makes the dream work this week. I love you, my Scorpions. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.